Good morning. It's day 2 on my main range adventure. I'm meant to be going over the rolling ground today, so I'm hoping this mist that rolled in around midnight is going to clear. Looks like it is. Yeah, it's dampened everything down. I can see the mountains, I can see Townsend through the hills, through the clouds, so I think I'm going to be okay. I think it's starting to clear. I'll spin the camera around so I can show you. Not sure if that came up on the camera, but there's deer up on that ridge there. Thought I was back in Sweden for a minute. Okay, so I've just made it up to the Lakes Trail. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. It does a little loop around the rolling ground past all the glacial lakes. So I've climbed out. You can't see it now, a valley down there. This is a ridge where there's some deer up there before I could see silhouetted. There's Kosciuszko back that way, and this is my future in front of me. Alright, I'll turn it on later on. So that's Lake Albina down there. I talked about it yesterday, but didn't see it. So I was on the back of that ridge over there climbing up Townsend yesterday. And that rounded mountain at the head of the middle of the picture is Kosciuszko. Still seems remarkably close. That's what I reckon too. So that's Club Lake down there. It's I think I mentioned this walk's called the Lake Circuit. Next one, I don't know that I see Blue Lake from this walk because I'm going to leave the track before then. I think that mountain up there might be Mount Northcote. Not 100% sure on that though. And that's Mount Townsend over there where I was yesterday. And just like that, through the wonders of logging, I'm on the top of that mountain I was looking at. I'm on Northcote Peak. So I'm going to follow this track down over there and then swing up over round one. That's Mount Twynham, I think. May or may not be the third highest mountain in New South Wales. I'm not too sure about that. How amazing is this though? Okay, this is where I swing off the lakes circuit, which keeps going straight up there. I'm heading up here. And it starts off as a track. I haven't walked this whole main range before, so the whole rolling ground. So I believe, well, they say there's not a track, but I reckon it'll be a plan. So yeah, it's going to be a solid rest of the morning and afternoon over the Whites River, that's for sure. Anyway, the weather's still magnificent. The views are amazing. So while my luck's holding, I'm going to keep going. So that's the route out to Watson's Crag. I was kind of hoping to do that, but I'm a bit nervous about the thunderstorms that are meant to roll in this afternoon, or potential thunderstorms, so I don't want to be lingering on the rolling ground in thunderstorms if I can help it. And if I push my way out to Watson's Crag, it'll definitely be a long day getting over to Whites River Hut, so I'll have to give it a miss for this one, but there'll always be next time. So far so good. So I'm up on Mount Twynham. I think this is the third highest peak in Australia, just under 2,200 metres. As you can see, I'm doing a bit of gear drying while I have some lunch. Okay, that's where I've come from this morning. That's where I'm going. So I've just weaved my way down that ridge there, or that, well, it is a ridge really. Now I'm heading down here, around to the left of this one. Could be Mount Anderson, this one. Rocky one over there. Could be a feral fact. All going good so far, the weather's still holding, so fingers crossed. Alright, still up on the rolling ground. Flies are horrific up here today. So I'm dropping down in through this valley here, and I'm heading over there. I don't know if my finger's pointing in the right spot, but yeah, it's been good so far. My knee's hurting a little bit for some reason. But nothing to worry about. The main thing is the weather's still pretty good. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've got another 6 hours of walking if I need to. We'll see how we go. I'll keep hobbling along. So I'm up on Mount Tate. I'm going to drop into Steven Consett Pass next. That's where I've come this morning. There's Gothica down there. This is where I'm heading. Well, I'm at Consett Steven Pass, which is a fairly important navigational point. So now we're swinging up there a bit, and got a fair bit to go before I drop down to White's River Hut, but getting closer. The flies are doing my head in today. There's march flies and bush flies, and it's not bad if the wind blows. As soon as the wind stops though, I'm just covered in flies. So the walking is pretty flat across here, but it's all tussocky, so there's no track to speak of. Every now and then I'll see a footprint or a can or something, but pretty much make your own adventure. But yeah, it's far from quick walking, even though it was pretty level. I'm going okay though, just trying to avoid the swampy areas across there. That's how it's been a big day though, walking across the whole of the main range. Alright, I better keep going because I need my poles for this tussock. Okay, excuse the flies on the lens. Progress is being made. Oh, flies are incredible up here. Show my legs. Alright, I'm heading towards that pointy one now, in the middle distance. That's how I'm walking now. I'm basically just picking landmarks and heading off on them. When I get there, I have another look at a map, take another bearing kind of thing, pick another landmark, walk off to it. So after much bashing through that kind of bush, I've picked up a bit of a track now. I'm heading down I've left the kind of rolling ground. I'm making my way down to White's River. Ever since Consett Steven Pass, it's been particularly slow walking, even though it's relatively flat. It's just very tussocky. Pretty much no track. This is the best track I've had. It's either tussocky or it's swampy, or I'm pushing through this kind of scratchy scrub with my shins. So it's been type 2 fun a little bit this afternoon. That's all good. I'll be down in the hut in another, I hate to say because it could turn to shit just around the corner, but I reckon an hour and a half. We'll see. So I'll be there before dark, well and truly. I can see the fire track going up over Slink Pass to my right. So the hut's before the pass. So it's down here to my right somewhere. Certainly a lot easier now. I've got a track to follow there. Alright, I'll get off the phone and start walking. Well, we're off the tops for the first time all day. I'm seeing snow gums, albeit dead snow gums. So I made it across to White's River Hut, coming at about 24.8, just under 25 k's. So that was the first time I've been across the top of the main range. So there's a good track, well, fairly good track up to Consett Steven Pass. And then once you leave the pass, it goes a bit type 2 type fun. You're pushing through this kind of alpine heath. And when you're not pushing through that, you're in boggy kind of country. I'm not videoing at the hut because there's a school group up there. And looking at those clouds behind me, we're meant to get a storm tonight, so that could be on the cards too. So I think I'm going to go for a wash and jump into bed, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.